Right now, an investigation into what caused a large fire on Madison's east side is underway. What we know about the incident so far. Also, Israel's army closes in on Hamas as crisis unfolds at Gaza's biggest hospital. This as calls to save civilians caught in the crossfire continue. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. We begin with breaking news from the UW-Madison campus, where the public was asked to avoid the area around Library Mall after a suspicious package was found. An all clear has now been given. An alert sent just after 10:20 said the package was found in the 700 block of State Street. At around 11, a News 3 Now crew at the scene reported that the package was removed. We've reached out to the UW-Madison Police Department for more information. Stick with News 3 Now and channel3000.com for the latest information as it comes in. Some more breaking news within the last hour. It appears the Brewers will be staying in Milwaukee for the foreseeable future. This after the state Senate passed a bill to fund stadium repairs for AmFam Field. The current plan would keep the team in Wisconsin through 2050. It's made up of multiple parts, which includes funding from several areas like Milwaukee City and County, the state government, and the team itself. The final vote was 19-14, with 11 Republicans and 8 Democrats voting for the legislation. The bills were sent to the Assembly, which expected to take them up later today and then send them on to Governor Tony Evers. Meanwhile, it looks like the Brewers have picked their new manager. Multiple sources are reporting Milwaukee will promote Pat Murphy. He'll take over for Craig Counsell, who left for the Cubs. Murphy's been the Brewers' bench coach since 2015. The two have a long history together. Murphy coached Counsell at Notre Dame. To continuing coverage were multiple fire crews putting out a large fire on Madison's east side earlier this morning. Firefighters responded to calls of a fire on a building at 1310 Mendota Street just after 4 a.m. The one-story building is behind the High V near East Washington Avenue. It took fire crews about 3 hours to put out the flames. Some firefighters stayed behind to monitor for hot spots. Dane County dispatchers said no one was in the building when the fire broke out. No injuries reported to either firefighters nor civilians. A woman is under arrest suspected in several thefts on Madison's north side. This after Dane County Sheriff's deputies searched for her near the Dane County Regional Airport. According to the DCSO spokesperson, a deputy tried to stop the suspect who was riding a stolen moped along County Highway CV near the airport before 5 o'clock this morning. The suspect then ran into a wooded area. She was found hiding under a trailer near the intersection of County Highway CV and Wheeler Road just after 9 a.m. Let's head out to the weather patio now. Meteorologist Jacob Montisano has a look at our certified most accurate forecast. Another great day out there.
Yeah, we're going to see a few more days like this before temperatures finally cool off. Right now, once again, compared to yesterday, seeing completely clear skies, and the temperatures are very comfortable as well, 55 degrees in Madison. But checking out the wind right now, south-southwest at 17 miles per hour, so it is a little bit breezy. But when the temperatures are this warm, the wind doesn't really end up being that big of a factor. Right now, middle to upper 50s across Dane County, looking across our entire area. There are a few locations in the lower 60s, and we saw yesterday a few places get into the 60s, and like I mentioned, we are going to see a few more days with temperatures this mild. Now, looking at that wind, we are seeing wind speeds up to 20 miles per hour for a lot of our area, and this is going to continue throughout the day. So looking at the wind gusts, right now they're up to 25 to 30 miles per hour, and they're going to stay right around there during the afternoon. But by the time we get to the overnight hours, they're actually going to increase, as we could see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And although we are going to see a little bit of a break from the wind Wednesday, it looks like Thursday will be windy as well. But for this afternoon, we're going to see high temperatures in the upper 50s. Some areas may get into the lower 60s. Mostly sunny skies, and we're going to continue to see the clear skies as we head into the evening. But we are going to see the clouds increase later in the evening, with temperatures kind of not dropping quite as much. We'll see temperatures in the 40s throughout the evening compared to the 30s that we saw yesterday. Now, I'll talk more in detail about the forecast for the rest of the week and tell you when it will finally cool down a bit coming up a little bit later.
Okay, let's head back. Jacob, thank you. The standoff at Gaza's largest hospital continues. Israel says it's a legitimate military target because Hamas uses it as a command center, while Palestinians say innocent civilians are dying at a place that should be protection in war. Tina Kraus has the latest from London.
With Israeli troops surrounding Al-Shifa Hospital in the heart of Gaza City, Palestinian authorities are proposing a supervised evacuation of the complex that still has about 600 patients and many civilians taking shelter.
Lives in Gaza are hanging by a thread due to depleting of fuel and medical supplies.
Gaza's biggest hospital has become a major focal point because Israel says Hamas has a command center under it and is using doctors and patients as human shields. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says 40 patients, including 3 babies, have died since emergency generators ran out of fuel Saturday. Israel's military says it's trying to deliver incubators to potentially move babies to safer locations.
Our war is against Hamas, not against the people in Gaza, especially not the sick.
Israel has not provided proof Hamas is running operations inside Al-Shifa.
These are explosives.
But it did release video claiming to show weapons and tunnels used by Hamas under a children's hospital. There are signs hostages, young and old, may have been held there.
Clothes and a rope. Look above it. It's a baby bottle in a basement.
Above ground, fierce fighting rages. New Hamas body cam footage shows a fighter firing a bazooka, while Israeli troops push deeper into Gaza, looking for militants and about 240 hostages captured October 7th. Hamas now says it's ready to release up to 70 women and children in exchange for a 5-day ceasefire. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says more than 11,000 Palestinians have died since Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, killing about 1,200 Israelis. Meanwhile, tens of thousands expected to take part in a major demonstration this afternoon in Washington, D.C. The March for Israel against anti-Semitism comes as threats against Jewish people increase nationwide. Organizers say they're calling for the release of the more than 200 hostages still being held in Gaza. Demonstrators also say they want to show the world that Jewish communities should be able to live free of hate.
We need to support our troops. We need to support the people who have been kidnapped, bring everybody home.
There have also been pro-Palestinian rallies held across the U.S. calling for a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas. The 9 justices of the U.S. Supreme Court have announced that they are adopting a code of ethics. It's the first formal policy for the High Court since it was founded in 1789. The new code emphasizes integrity and impartiality and says justices should act at all times in a manner that promotes public confidence. It includes specific guidelines such as when a justice should recuse from cases to avoid conflicts.
All of these are important steps, but they fall short of what we could and should expect when a Supreme Court issues a code of conduct.
The ethics code comes as Justice Clarence Thomas faces backlash for accepting undisclosed gifts and travel from wealthy friends. Some Democrats say the code falls short because there's no way to hold the justices accountable. Enforcement is up to the justices themselves. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Some foreign car brands are making moves after the recent agreement between the union workers and the big 3 U.S. automakers. Plus, McDonald's and Crocs team up for a new collaboration. That's next in the Money Watch Report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800 Got Junk, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Menards' 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss out. Find your style with over 300 stocked Patriot Lighting interior lights priced under $100. This Dillon 2-pack flush mount is available in 3 sizes and 4 finishes. And the 13-inch size is just $14.99 after rebate. Visit our lighting showroom or check out all our lighting options on menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere. And enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
At Informed Choice Insurance Agency, we're proud of our 5-star reviews.
My agent Matthew explained everything about Medicare and the needed supplemental insurance. He took the time to show me several different plans and the plus and minuses of each policy.
Andrea was amazing, from her knowledge to her presentation to her skills in navigating complicated and intimidating waters. I cannot emphasize enough how much she helped me and my family.
Need help with your Medicare or Marketplace health plans? Get 5-star service at Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
The head of the Transportation Security Administration says this holiday season is expected to be the busiest ever. Starting Friday, the TSA expects to screen 30 million passengers. Sunday, November 26th, will likely be the busiest day with nearly 3 million passengers expected to go through airport security checkpoints. Meanwhile, AAA is projecting that more than 55 million people will travel 50 miles or more over Thanksgiving weekend. Since the United Auto Workers' new contract agreement with the big 3 U.S. automakers, 3 foreign car brands, Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai, have voluntarily raised pay for factory workers. Labor experts believe the move is to head off the UAW's strategy to organize U.S.-based plants from foreign automakers and Tesla. And starting today, McDonald's fans can put their best foot forward in a new collaboration with Crocs. The fast food chain and iconic clog maker have teamed up to make 4 styles, a red pair of classic clogs, as well as colorful creations inspired by beloved McDonald's mascots, Grimace, Birdie, and the Hamburglar. The shoes also come with matching character socks. In honor of the limited-time team-up, McDonald's will also make a donation to Ronald McDonald House Charities. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jared Hill.
Check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 481 points. The NASDAQ up 360. The S&P 500 up 80. Our Call for Action volunteers are in the building. They're on a new schedule now. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. A New Jersey congressman says that he will introduce a House bill to ban water beads in the U.S. The tiny beads are often sold as a toy to children, but New Jersey Democrat Frank Pallone Jr. says they're dangerous to them and packages don't have warnings. If swallowed, the beads can possibly cause life-threatening injury since they can grow inside the body. They may also require surgery to remove. Congressman Pallone says that he expects to get bipartisan support for the bill. Well, after going out of business in 2018, Toys R Us is coming to the Mall of America just in time for the holidays. Parent company WHP Global says the 11,000 square foot store is being launched in partnership with the Go Retail Group. The iconic toy store is set to open before Thanksgiving. There are also more than 450 mini Toys R Us shops open across Macy's stores nationwide. Up next, Pam has today's egg prices along with Jacob's complete forecast. And then today on Live Before, Consumer Reports shares which humidifiers are best for babies and tips on how to keep those humidifiers mold-free.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized Black Friday sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
DePaco Credit Union works to ensure members are well on their way to living a life worth loving. We're committed to enhancing well-being and strengthening the cooperative through programs like Thank Yous. This year, DePaco members share more than $3.3 million in thank yous by saving, borrowing, and planning for the future. When we consistently work together to boost financial well-being, we power the credit union, creating brighter community for all. Not a member? Join the movement where member ownership pays. Visit a DePaco branch or join online at depaco.com.
Memories matter. This bend on Cox Hollow Lake was one of Dad's favorite fishing holes. Crest Funeral and Cremation Service helped us make sure he's never forgotten. Making it personal. It's how you heal. We are Crest. We truly believe your memories matter.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized Black Friday sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
NYC, are you ready for me? And from HGTV's Buying Back the Block, Mike and Kyra Epps.
She did most of the work. I just paid for it.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Wednesday morning, we're talking about Madison's latest city budget and some major cuts across the board.
I'll sit down with the mayor to hear how those cuts will impact you.
And we will be tracking some cooler weather for the later part of the week. Join us tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on this Tuesday. How are you?
I am just fine as frog's hair. I'm loving this. I know I'm going to have to pinch myself sooner or later when reality sets in, but the combines are rolling up at the home farm in Oconto County, and that makes me feel all the more better. We are headed down to Kansas City later this afternoon for the National Farm Broadcasters Convention, so you won't see Farm Babe the rest of this week. Farm broadcasters from all across the United States will be visiting with U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack and leaders from a lot of different areas of agribusiness. You can kind of follow the activity if you want. Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook will help you kind of keep up to speed on all the mischief that I've got going on down in Kansas City. When more than 10 farm broadcasters are together, there will be mischief. Ag Statistical Service shows that we've got 66% of our corn that's been harvested for grain. Moisture content has dropped as well. We're down to about 20% moisture now. 89% of our soybeans were off as of Sunday, and I'm going to guess we've really pushed that mark as of Tuesday. We were just a little bit behind last year, but like I said, with this warm, dry weather, I think we're catching up fast. 98% of our winter wheat crop is through the soil surface, and right now they're estimating that about 68% is looking good to excellent. Like I said, some early folks got some fall tillage done. 54% of that is already wrapped up for some of our farmers across the state. We are keeping an eye on weather, not so much here, but in South America. Yesterday, we caught a big rally in soybeans. Remember, the president and President Xi from China are going to be getting together later this week in California, and we saw a little advance buying from China. Maybe it was just a show of faith. Maybe it was just a little something to spearhead the conversations, but whatever it was, it helped carry all of our commodities higher yesterday. Dairy markets today, well, the barrel cheese is up a half at $1.68. 40-pound block cheese also up a half at $1.64 3/4. The AA butter on a Tuesday up another 4.5. We're back to $2.69 a pound for the day. So yeah, like I said, 60s tomorrow up here and 70s down in Kansas City, which is always funny because right across from our hotel, we're at the Westin Crown Center. This is the time of year when they always start decorating their ice skating rink with holiday goods. But you can see how we kind of smirk when it's 72 and you're putting holiday decorations out on an ice rink. So,
well, have a safe journey. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, buddy else. See you next week. Right.
All right. The mild temperatures continue. Here's Jacob with a complete look at the forecast.
Yeah, but once they do eventually fall, it doesn't look like they're going to rise back up to where we are right now or what we will be for the next couple of days. So we're still going to see plenty of sunshine. Highest temperatures will still be around 60 for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday does look to be the first day where we start to see those cooler temperatures. But although it's going to be sunny and mild, we are going to continue to see some breezy weather, especially tonight and then again as we head into Thursday. So here's a look at the forecast for this afternoon. Very nice weather, partly sunny to mostly sunny skies. Highs in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Definitely get out and enjoy the weather. And if not today, maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Now, looking at the low temperatures tonight, they are going to be a bit milder than what they were this morning with lows around 40. We did have lows around 30 this morning, but they're going to be about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow morning. Now, as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures possibly even warmer as we'll see highs around 60 degrees. And during the day tomorrow, it's not going to be as windy today or as windy as it will be on Thursday. Now, despite the wind on Thursday, we are going to see temperatures still be very mild with highs around 60. A little bit more cloud cover as well, but because those winds are going to be out of the south, it will bring a lot of that warm air. So the clouds aren't going to impact the temperatures, and the wind will impact the temperatures, but impact the temperatures positively considering the wind direction. Now, here's a look at the temperatures for the next 10 days. After Thursday, it is going to start to cool down. Now, over the weekend, it actually will still be near or above average, and then by the time we get to Thanksgiving week, we are going to see temperatures below average. It does look like it will be pretty cold on Thanksgiving, but at the very least, Thanksgiving typically is a holiday spent indoors, so not as big of a deal as when it was really cold on Halloween. But I also want to mention that Friday is going to be one of those days where it looks like the temperatures are going to fall throughout the day, so that high of 47 may happen pretty early in the morning. Now, let me talk about that wind gust forecast. It's going to get even worse as we head into the evening and overnight hours, with wind gusts continuing to be up to 40 miles per hour possible. And then by the time we get to Wednesday morning, still be a bit breezy, but Wednesday afternoon should be a lot better. And then as we get into Thursday looks to be the windiest time this week, as we're going to see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour possible, both during the morning and during the afternoon. And this looks to continue until that cold front moves through our area, which will cool things off for Friday. Now, despite the cold front, we're really not expect to see a lot of rain. There's a small chance of rain Thursday night, but looking at the rain chances over the next 10 days, we're going to be very dry. By the time we get to next Monday and Monday night, we do have a better chance of rain, but even then it does appear that the rain threat is still going to be pretty light. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast, 60 or near 60 for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then by the time we get to Friday, we're going to see those cooler temperatures. Over the weekend, it's still going to be near or maybe slightly above average. And then by the time we get towards next week, especially towards Thanksgiving, that's when the temperatures are going to be back below average. We could see some rain and possibly some snow Monday night and Tuesday, but it's not expected to be a ton of precipitation. It looks like the heaviest will stay to the south of our area. But in general, it looks like there could be some active weather across the United States. So if you are planning on traveling, just be aware of that. I don't have the forecast for every single location, but just be aware it does look like it is going to be kind of active across other parts of the United States. But our area, although there's a chance for precipitation, won't be that significant.
Yeah, more than a week away, but keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. It's the end of an era at Chuck E. Cheese. The family entertainment and pizza chain says it's getting rid of its iconic animatronic band at all of its locations except for one. Munch's Make-Believe Band will continue performing daily at the Chuck E. Cheese Fun Center in Northridge, California. That's near L.A. The family entertainment and pizza chain is keeping the band at that location for nostalgic value. And several of Prince's fashion items are up for auction. That includes the white ruffled shirt the singer wore during his 1985 American Music Awards performance of Purple Rain. Our auction says an item for sale showcases Prince's influence and legacy during his lengthy career. The lot also includes the two-piece outfit Prince wore for the 1986 film Under the Cherry Moon, white high-heeled boots, and a chain hat. The auction ends Thursday. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, Howard continues his countdown to Thanksgiving in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Whether you call it stuffing or dressing, today's must-have recipe is downright tasty and always very welcome.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Look
Looking for a B2B partner in social media marketing? Choose Shelley Social Media. Our team offers PPC advertising, social media management, digital marketing, and more. We don't just manage your brand, we make your brand shine. Discover the Shelley difference today.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and a free fitness membership at more than 20,000 locations. Call 1-866-249-1748 now to request your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-866-249-1748. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Zumo Streambox free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
When you partner with Shelley Social Media, you will be eligible for our exclusive offer. The first 50 businesses who sign up now will receive free social media management. Enroll today and see your business thrive. Discover the Shelley difference today.
When it comes to Thanksgiving, there are certain must-haves. Of course, we must have turkey and gravy. And let's not forget the cranberry sauce. After all, this is the one time a year that it really gets highlighted. Next to that, we must have a big spoonful of stuffing, or dressing as it's called in the South. And even though everyone has their own special way to make it, let me show you a new favorite from the test kitchen. We begin by sauteing some chopped onions, celery, and carrots in butter until the veggies are tender. Now, we mix this with some packaged seasoned stuffing, pork sausage that we cooked off, chicken broth, and a touch of black pepper. We want to toss this gently to keep our stuffing nice and light. After this bakes for about an hour and the top gets all crispy and the inside is super moist, it's ready to bring to the table. To get this flavor-packed must-have recipe, all you have to do is go to our website and look for Sensational Sausage Stuffing. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, and whether you call this stuffing or dressing, I can promise you one thing. You'll be hearing lots of, ooh, it's so good.
Here's Jacob now. One final check of the forecast.
Thanks, Mark. Temperatures, as I mentioned, are going to remain mild the next couple of days. By the time we get to Friday, that's when they're going to be a bit cooler, but we also are going to be relatively dry even when the temperatures drop. Now, for next week, there's a chance of rain Monday night into Tuesday, but it doesn't look like we're going to see a lot of precipitation, but we could see some snow mixed in with the rain. Looks like the heaviest will stay to the south of us. By the time Thanksgiving rolls around, we're going to be a lot colder with high temperatures only in the 30s.
All right. Jacob, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.